Hello, my name is Kelly Gunnels, and this is my IDT 3600 final exam. Over this final exam, I'm going to be talking about the 5 teacher IDT standards. The first standard is facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. Teachers must promote, support, and model creative and innovative thinking and inventiveness. They must engage students in exploring real-world issues and solving authentic problems using digital tools and resources. They must promote student reflection using collaborative tools to reveal and clarify students' conceptual understanding and thinking, planning, and creative processes. Finally, they must model collaborative knowledge construction by engaging in learning with students, colleagues, and others in face-to-face and virtual environments. This course prepared me for this standard by Standard 1A. It mentions promoting, supporting, and modeling creative thinking. So during this course, we created an instructional comic. This was not only to help teach a short topic, but also to model creative thinking by allowing us to create any type of comic we wanted. We had the creative freedom to choose our topic, characters, and layout of the instructional comic. Standard 1C mentions promoting student reflection. Throughout this course, we have been making an educational Weebly portfolio, that is, reflections of each assignment we have done. This reflection includes titles, goals, and a description of your background, and a description of integrated technology. The second IDT standards for teachers was design and develop digital age learning experiences and assessments. Teachers must design or adapt relevant learning experiences that incorporate digital tools and resources to promote student learning and creativity. They must develop technology-enriched learning environments that enable all students to pursue their individual curiosities and become active participants in setting their own educational goals, managing their own learning, and assessing their own progress. They must also customize and personalize learning activities to address students' diverse learning styles, working strategies, and abilities using digital tools and resources. Finally, they must also provide students with multiple and varied formative and summative assignments aligned with content and technology standards and use resulting data to inform learning and teaching. This course prepared me for this standard by Standard 2A mentions designing learning experiences that incorporates technology to promote student learning and creativity. One of the projects we completed was called coding. This learning experience was the first time I've ever practice coding. We were able to use Minecraft as a way to practice, which I know my future students would really enjoy doing. Standard 2C includes using different ideas to address different learning styles, strategies, and abilities using technology. Using Kidspiration was a project I was able to do to create a graphic organizer. The graphic organizer is a great tool for students to use to organize their thoughts and see how different facts relate to each other. The third IDT standard for teachers was Model Digital Age Work and Learning. Teachers must demonstrate fluency in technology, systems, and the transfer of current knowledge to new technologies and situations. They must collaborate with students, peers, parents, and community members using digital tools and resources to support student success and innovation. They must also communicate relevant information and ideas effectively to students, parents, and peers using a variety of digital age media and formats. Finally, they must model and facilitate effective use of current and emerging digital tools to locate, analyze, evaluate, and use information resources to support research and learning. This course prepared me for this standard by Standard 3B includes collaborating with others using technology. A project we learned how to do was use AudioBoom. This was a way to record our voices so that we could play it back to others. This correlates with the third standard because, as future teachers, We need to use this to collaborate with students and parents, and they will be able to use it if they need to also. Standard 3C includes communicating relevant information and ideas to students and parents. We were able to make a screen capture, like the one I have created for this assignment, to demonstrate a certain skill. I will be able to use this to communicate with parents, students, and the community. This is the fourth IDT standard for teachers. They must promote and model digital citizenship and responsibility. Teachers must advocate, model, and teach safe, legal, and ethical use of digital information and technology, including respect for copyright, intellectual property, and the appropriate documentation of sources. They must also address the diverse needs of all learners by using learner-centered strategies and providing equitable access to appropriate digital tools and resources. They must also promote and model digital etiquette and responsible social interactions related to the use of technology and information. Finally, they must also develop and model cultural understanding and global awareness by engaging with colleagues and students of other cultures using digital age communication and collaboration tools. This course prepared me for this standard by Standard 4A includes making sure students know to give credit to people for other people's work on the internet. This includes respecting copyright, intellectual property, and the appropriate documentation of sources. When we created our web quest in this course, we had a teacher tab where we listed all of our credits and sources. This helped give credit to sources where credit was needed. Standard 4B includes addressing the needs of diverse learners by providing appropriate tools and resources. When we had to make our first lesson plan, my lesson plan included giving students rulers to measure distances after finding them on the computer. By giving the students these materials, I will be providing the appropriate resources to diverse students. Now we have the IDT standard Engage in Professional Growth and Leadership. Teachers must participate in local and global learning communities to explore creative application of technology to improve student learning. They must also exhibit leadership by demonstrating a vision of technology infusion, participating in shared decision-making and community building, and developing the leadership and technology skills of others. They must also evaluate and reflect on current research and professional practice on a regular basis to make effective use of existing and emerging digital tools and resources in support of student learning. Finally, they must contribute to the effectiveness, vitality, and self-renewal of the teaching profession and of their school and community. This course prepared me for this standard by Standard 5A, which includes participating in learning communities to explore technological applications to improve student learning. This standard reflects on the interactive whiteboard activity that we did in this course. The interactive whiteboard is a fairly new technology that I know a lot of people have not been able to have the opportunity to work with. Using the interactive whiteboard will improve student learning by allowing them to work with the whiteboard for a fun learning interaction. Standard 5D includes contributing to the school's forward self-renewal. The leadership includes making presentations to demonstrate technological process. For one project we did, we had to make a Prezi to present the information. I had never used a Prezi before, but this would be a forward-thinking way of presenting information. Thank you for listening to my final exam over the 5 teacher IDT standards.